Welcome to Dodgers Daily. I'm Casey Porter. I'm so glad that you decided to tune in. We have a great show for you today. Today we have two LA Dodgers games to cover. We have last night's Oklahoma City AAA game in Las Vegas. Julio Urias was fantastic. Will Smith got the Dodgers on the board. Mookie Betts also had a good night last night, and there was a lot more action for that. The bullpen was very good. Muncy actually gave up a run, but other than that, it was nothing. And like I said, Julio Urias was fantastic. Oklahoma City, Jahmaijones, he just keeps on hitting. So it was a fantastic night of baseball in the Dodgers system, and we've got it all covered. But before we get to all of it, just a reminder, if you like this video and if you like this kind of content, go ahead and click that like button, leave a comment, tell all your friends about Dodgers Daily, and become a subscriber. And after you subscribe, click that notification bell, turn on your notifications. That way, every time Dodgers Daily releases a new video, you'll be notified and you won't miss a thing from Dodgers Daily. We can keep growing and keep providing you content and videos like this in the future, as we love to do. Okay, like I said, there's a lot of great action in the organization yesterday. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it, and let's talk Dodgers baseball. It was a tough luck performance Monday night for Michael Grove. Of course, I have an entire video dedicated to what went right and what went wrong in his performance, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this show talking about that. But as I said in the video that was dedicated to his performance, tough strike zone that he gave up, an 83-mile-an-hour double, which is just, that's just bad odds as far as that shouldn't happen. So tough luck for Michael Grove. The Dodgers were down 4-2. After Michael Grove left in the fifth inning, and they hung a 7 spot. And thanks in part to what you're seeing here, Chris Taylor, who hit his first home run of the season, which was very appropriate because 3 of his last 4 hits at that point had been home runs. He has been hitting the ball when he does hit it, been hitting it very, very, very hard. His exit velos, when he hits home runs like right here, are consistently over 110 miles an hour, which is very, very, very good. He hits the ball just about as hard as anybody in the league. He gets a lot of whip with that barrel, which does that. Okay, so the Dodgers, they had 13 hits, 13 runs, and all 13 runs came via an RBI. So 13 hits, 13 runs, 13 RBIs, 13 guys left on base, 4 guys that had multi-hit games. You're looking at Freddie Freeman, who had 3 hits. J.D. Martinez had 2. James Outman had 2 hits. And Jason Heyward, who's been playing very good. We're going to get to Hayward and some of his great action here in just a minute. So it was a great night for the Dodgers, 13-4. Again, tough luck for Michael Grove, but good offense for the Dodgers. The bullpen was fantastic. Again, after Muncy came in and finished the inning for Michael Grove in the 5th, Alex Vesia, Phil Bickford, Shelby Miller paired up to not allow a run at all. As a matter of fact, Phil Bickford struck out the side in his 1 inning that he had. Shelby Miller had 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. And the bullpen, they had 7 strikeouts to just, they had 8 strikeouts to just 1 walk. So how about that? The bullpen, we've said it for quite a while now, they have been just absolutely, matter of fact, they've been elite. They continue to be elite. So great job, great win on Monday. That sets you up for last night, of which we're going to get into here in just a minute. So if you watch this video by itself, kind of a boring video, just 1 pitch and a guy taking it and walking to first base. So not a very exciting video unless you know the context. Me being a history teacher, I love context. You go back in the past and explain exactly what happened in the past to get you to the point where you're at. This is a walk from Miguel Vargas, and the significance of that is Miguel Vargas' league-leading 9th walk of the year. His on-base percentage is .714. His OPS is .1214, at least at the time this walk it was. And his batting average, .333. I'm such a proponent of playing these young Dodgers hitters, 1, because they're so talented. I've seen them so much. And, 2, the Dodgers do the greatest job of any organization, in my opinion, of development. So use that development, use that talent to your own benefit. And we've seen, with guys like James Outman, Will Smith, and these guys, especially Will Smith and Miguel Vargas, they're very similar in the sense that they just don't chase the zone. They don't chase those breaking balls that start in the zone, entice you to swing and break out of the zone like that one. They're just so good and so disciplined. They only swing at strikes, and then once they get a strike, They can cover the plate very well, so they're very skilled for young hitters, and they're very good players, which is one of the reasons why I'm such a proponent of playing the young prospects that have come up through the Dodgers system. And another thing, I'm just a big believer, hey, bad dogs bite when they're pups. If you're good, you're going to show it when you're younger. You're going to come up hungry, and you're going to prove everybody just how good you are, especially, like I said earlier, when you come through the Dodgers developmental system, which is, in my opinion, the best in the world. The Dodgers scored 2 runs in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and another one in the 8th to cruise past last night the Rockies 5-2. You were looking at Will Smith. He hit his 3rd home run of the season, and it was a shot I just talked about with Miguel Vargas just a minute ago. These young Dodgers like Will Smith and Miguel Vargas especially, they're so good at not chasing the zone on those breaking balls. But like I said, when they do get a strike, they're able to cover the zone very well. This was a hanging breaking ball that Will Smith took deep. This was his 3rd home run of the year for Will Smith. Look at that hanging breaking ball, top of the zone. I have talked several different times that Will Smith is very, very good at covering that top of the zone. Look at him cover that hanging breaking ball there. And so, like I said, 3rd home run of the season, and now he has home runs in 3 games in a row. Will Smith does. Okay, that home run was hit 101.2, traveled 382 very happy feet. So Will Smith continues to do damage for the Dodgers. Well, I absolutely love where Jason Heyward is at. You're looking at his 2nd home run, and the thing about this is, okay, it's just 21 degrees coming off the bat, meaning he's not trying to hit home runs, although he did hit this home run here. He's just simply trying to hit the ball hard and as hard as he can. You know, there's this big debate nowadays with all these modern-day analytics. Do you want to hit a fly ball? Do you want to hit a ground ball? And a lot of people would say hit a fly ball. And that's not actually the ticket. The ticket is exit velo, hard contact. If you hit the ball hard, you are going to get on base. If you hit a hard ground ball that's over 95 miles an hour, you're going to hit somewhere in between 500 and 600. So it's not a matter of course, line drives are always the best, but it's not a matter of fly ball versus ground ball. It's a matter of hard contact, high exit velo. How about 112.7 miles an hour off the bat for Jason Heyward? That's why you keep giving a guy with his amount of tools and talent lots and lots of opportunities, because not very many people can hit a 21-degree, 112.7 mile an hour line drive like that, especially, and make it look that easy like Jason Heyward did. That home run went 385 feet. The distance wasn't the deal. Look how hard he hit that ball. Look at that line drive. You know, whenever you're hitting line drives over the fence like that means you're in a pretty good groove. I said it earlier. My opinion, Jason Heyward is thinking, a little bit left center to let the ball get a little deeper, because his hands are so quick. And in my opinion, that's really paid off for him. So Jason Heyward has been hitting very well lately. He's at 333 on the season. He has, just massive exit velos when he does finally hit it. All that kind of geeky stuff. He hit that ball out front pretty good right there, about 4 to 6 inches in front of your front leg is where you want to hit it. All that geeky stuff to say, hey, that was a frozen rope. Max Muncy has kind of been a box of chocolates so far. Okay, he had 2 hits last night. He's had some good and he's had some bad, so it's been kind of fun to follow Max Muncy as the Dodgers have been able to rack up some wins. And so, hey, this one right here, 102.1 miles an hour, 381 very happy feet. Again, I've said it a couple of times. I do think Max Muncy is going to have a big offensive year. I know he had the 0 for 5 game to start this season, an opening day with 5 strikeouts. That didn't faze him. Max Muncy can hit. He's healthy. He's motivated. Okay, but like I said, so far, kind of some up, kind of some down. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this so you can see that again, and we're going to play it again so we can see Max Muncy hit the home run again. So, like I said, it's been a little bit of a slow start for Max Muncy, but I say it all the time. Baseball players, not me, I don't say it all the time. Baseball players say it all the time. It's a marathon. It's 6 months. It's 500 at bats. So you can't get caught up in one night, one performance, or even a small sample size or a small period of time throughout a season. You just got to continue to grind every day, show up, do your work, get your daily process done, and then at the end look back and see what you've accumulated as far as results. Now, results do matter, like I said with Michael Grove, but baseball players, it's such a difficult game. It's such a game of failure. If they get caught up in results all the time, they're going to start pressing, and they're going to start trying to do things they're not capable of. So, you just do your daily process. You look up at the end of the year and see what you got. And I think when that happens with Max Muncy, from an offensive perspective, I think we're going to look back and see that he had a good year in 2023. This was a Cy Young type performance with Julio Urias, and if you go to my social media, as I posted on it, kind of a funny little deal is that it just seems like it's like a machine. It's like clockwork. Every time Julio Urias takes the mound, he's going to go 6 innings. He's going to give up. You can see this is not a highlight reel. This is every pitch of his first inning, of which if you go to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or my TikTok feed, you can see every pitch of his first inning yesterday. But like clockwork, it seems like every time he goes out, he goes 6 innings. He gives up exactly 1 run. Well, the last time he went out, he gave up 2 runs. So to average that out, to get to his 6 innings, 1 run, he needed to go blanks tonight, and that's exactly what he did. He had a very good outing last night. He gave up 5 hits. He struck out 6. He walked nobody, and he gave up no runs in 6 innings. So, boy, Julio Urias, he was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, my opinion, this was a Cy Young type performance. Look at him locate fastball in the outer half, and he comes back in on the hands with that 93-mile-an-hour fastball in on the inner half. And so Julio Urias, very good location. Then he jams that slider in on a right-hander. You start that thing on the outer half like you just threw an outside fastball. Then that slider comes in on the hands off that fastball tunnel. You go up in the zone with the four-seam to entice swing and miss, and then you have that back foot sweeping slider. So Julio Urias, very good performance last night, got the win for the Dodgers. Other than Phil Bickford, who gave up 2 earned runs in his 1/3 of an inning, the Dodgers bullpen once again was just simply fantastic. You're looking at Caleb Ferguson here. He gave up no runs. He gave up no runs in his 1 inning, and then Brusdar Graterol came in. He went blanks in his 1 inning. Evan Phillips went 2/3 of an inning. He cleaned up Phil Bickford's inning, and he didn't give up a run either. Okay, Caleb Ferguson, 94-95 on his fastball. He had 5 cutters and 1 curveball. So, again, simplifying things. When you're trying to get the field back, let's not try to do too much. How about 5 cutters, 1 curveball? That's pretty simple. Caleb Ferguson has not allowed a run in his 3 regular season outings, and he's only allowed a pair of runs in 1 performance of his 11 going back to spring training. So I love the fact that Caleb Ferguson simplifying things, throwing, basically all cutters at this point, slider or whatever you want to call it, simplifying things and trying to get the feel from that perspective. So Caleb Ferguson, another great night for the bullpens and the Dodgers 5-2 victory last night over the Rockies. The Oklahoma City Dodgers scored 4 in the second inning, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, then held on to win 7-6 last night over the Las Vegas Aviators, who is the AAA affiliate of the Oakland A's. It was a good night for the Dodgers last night, and again, you are looking at Jahmaijones. He had the 2 walk-offs over the weekend at home at the Bricktown Ballpark, and then his very first at-bat last night was this home run right here. He had 3 runs, 3 hits in total, 5 RBIs. He's hitting .615 so far in this young season 2023. His OPS, I don't think I've ever seen this before, but Jahmaijones' OPS so far is 2028, 2.028. So again, a .615 batting average, 2.028 OPS. Last night, 3 hits, 5 RBIs, 2 walk-offs already so far in the young season for Jahmaijones. And boy, I'll tell you what, like I always say, he brings a lot of energy. Dylan Covey got the start. He gave up 3 runs in 4.2 innings. And the bullpen, other than Mark Washington, who did give up a couple of runs in his 1 inning, the rest of the bullpen was very, very, very good. Justin Bruihl went 1 1/3 innings of scoreless baseball. Taylerscott, the young South African, we're going to get to all that here in a minute, but he went scoreless. And Wander Suero came in to finish the game. Gave up a run there in the 9th inning, but was able to close it out and give the Oklahoma City Dodgers, a AAA affiliate, a 7-6 win over Los Angeles. The show was stolen again by Jahmaijones again, so I wanted to start the Oklahoma City portion of this video with the Jahmaijones home run he hit last night. AAA Oklahoma City loves to fill their roster full of guys like this. Justin Bruihl, who has major league experience, knows how to get major league outs, and he takes that experience into AAA, and he works on exactly what he needs to do to, put himself in a position to be able to pitch in a way that would make him a effective major league reliever. He has certainly done that. He has gone scoreless in 5 of his last 6 outings, dating back to spring training. So Justinbruihl has been doing a very good job for AAA Oklahoma City in the bullpen, and he is looking and knocking on the door of the major leagues with LA. I only included 2 pitches in Taylerscott's video here, and the reason is I wanted to show you him in his 3/4 slot, his kind of sidearm slot from ground level. So get a good look at this. Taylerscott has been doing a good job for the Dodgers in the bullpen. This is a good perspective of what his fastball with that tailing action, with that 3/4 slot looks like coming in from field level. He has yet to give up a run in his 2 outings with Oklahoma City. And with that side slot, he's probably going to be able to get a lot of good movement on that slider. And then right there, as he turns that thing over and pronates it, he's going to get some good run away from a lefty and good run to the arm side into a right-hander. You see it really good. Look at that run. Look how he turns that ball over, gets it to move away from a left-hander. There he did it again. You got a really good look at it, and that's Jahmaijones throwing the ball to Michael Busch, who's been playing a lot of first base. So Taylerscott been doing a good job. I wanted to show you him because, he's come over to the Dodgers this year, and he's done a good job. He has a unique delivery. He has, a little bit of uniqueness to separate him from a lot of other guys, and he's been doing a good job. So you got to see him from field level. There's Taylerscott. There's that 3/4 slot. There's that arm side run to his fastball. So there you have it. The LA Dodgers win 5-2. The AAA Oklahoma City Dodgers, they win 7-6. LA, they have the day off today. They'll be in action next on Thursday. Dustin May gets the start. The Los Angeles Dodgers will be in Arizona. So again, Dustin May gets the start. Oklahoma City, they're right at it again tonight. Gavin Stone gets the start for AAA Oklahoma City, so don't miss that. I will have all the coverage on my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all my social medias, and I will have also the coverage on tomorrow's Dodgers Daily Show. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you tune in tomorrow. But hey, before we get out of here, just want to remind you one more time, if you like this video, and if you like this kind of content, go ahead and click that like button, leave a comment, tell all your friends about Dodgers Daily, become a subscriber, and after you subscribe, click that notification bell, turn on your notifications. That way, every time Dodgers Daily releases a new video, you'll be notified. You won't miss a thing. Dodgers Daily can keep growing, and we can keep providing you content like this and videos like this in the future, as we love to do. As I like to say each and every time we sign off, thank you for tuning in, and go Dodgers.